It's time for the Stephanie G Show. Okay. Welcome to the Stephanie G Show. Stephanie, do your thing, girl. Come on.
This is our celebration. I am here with Mayor of Awendaw, South Carolina, Mariam C. Green. First, thank you for this interview, Mayor Green.
Thank you.
And congratulations on such a monumental achievement.
Well, thank you too.
How you doing today? I always start off with...
I'm good. I'm good. It's a blessing to be here. It's very. It's a good day.
I know that's right.
That's right. It's a good day.
Now, you just recently, November the 5th, was election day for Awendaw, South Carolina, and you became the first woman mayor of Awendaw, South Carolina.
Yes.
When you heard, where were you when you heard that you won the election, and what was your thought? What was your thought, or how were you feeling?
I was feeling good because I had worked up my steam during the day out at the campaign outside there.
Campaigning that day.
Campaigning.
To the end, to the very end.
I got here about 7:10.
Okay.
And I stayed the whole day because I was determined to succeed. And when the door closed, I was here. And the feeling was when I saw all the townspeople fill that room, I think that was the highlight of it. I know I had a sense, like a spirit came over me and said, you got this. And as I looked around the audience and I saw all the male in the town, young males, yes, young black males.
Right.
And I said, wow, I got to do something. I have to do something. And when they announced the winners, tears came to my eyes.
Can imagine.
And I felt a renewing spirit in that town hall.
Okay.
And it was like, now you could move on.
You've always been a community leader in the town of Awendaw. You've always had your things and many different things. But what made you decide to get into politics?
Back in '92, I decided to do it because my line of work in the community was community services. And I felt like if I could do it just a step out, I might be able to get more resources for the people in the community, and that helped. Being on council, you could do a little bit more.
Yeah.
I became the chairperson of Charleston County Grants Administration, and that gave me an opportune time to kind of, do a survey of the community to see what the needs are. And I moved from there, but I'm still on the advisory board, but it gave me a little more elevation to acquire and look into other avenues of what's out there. Because if you're not sitting around the table and having a conversation, you don't know what's out there.
Yeah.
So the networking mechanism worked because I could tap into different resources to add to what I have. So it was a win-win
Situation.
situation for the town and for me as a community service person.
And I see that you are a person who lives to serve people.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Don't mess with the people now. And I'm an advocate because some of the less fortunate elder members of this community, they don't know where to go. And you have to be a voice for them.
them.
Yes,
Absolutely right.
you have to step in and find the resources because they don't know.
Yeah.
And sometimes I don't know.
Hmm.
But if I'm sitting around that table,
You're hearing it firsthand.
yes,
Just like that scripture where it says, where my people perish from
Right.
lack of knowledge.
that's exactly right.
So, how can the people of Awendaw help better serve the community? Because I know it takes not just, like we talked earlier, it doesn't just take the mayor, the government. We need the whole community to help make a change. How can they help?
You know that old adage, it takes a village to raise a child?
Yes.
Well, it takes this whole community to bring Awendaw to where it needs to be.
Mhm.
We could do a lot in Awendaw if we could work together.
Yes.
You know, mountains could be moved.
Yes, I understand.
But we have to have the determination to say, well, I'm going to embrace Mariam Green, and we're going to do this together.
I understand.
That's right. And we're going to have to, because Mariam Green can't do it by herself.
I understand.
It's going to be a collaborative effort. We're going to have to sit around this table and come to some kind of consensus. And, you know, some people think that being a mayor is a good thing,
Yes, it is. Yes.
but it's a together thing.
That's right. Love it.
Oh, yes.
So what are some of the issues that you're wanting to tackle or take care of while you're in office for the city?
We have some serious issues in town. The water. Infrastructure is the top of the agenda. We have to get our water system in full force.
Okay.
Because everybody needs safe drinking water.
That's so true.
And sooner or later it's going to be mandated. But we're going to have to be prepared. And we have our own water system, so that's unique. And I think we need to start with the safe drinking water, because if you don't have safe water, then you have all kind of illness.
That's right.
Yeah.
Water is so vital. That's something
Yeah.
that's needed.
Yeah. And they don't know this. The water quality means a lot to your health.
Yes.
So we'll start with that.
Right.
And then we have some roads and ditches and other problems with drainage.
Okay.
We need to address that.
As well. Okay.
Yeah, that's a biggie. And then we need some amenities, some small businesses. So as I was campaigning, I heard the cry from the young adults that, Mariam, you need to bring some business in here so we could stay here. I mean, you know, it might not happen overnight, but we could make the start.
Yes. Start it off.
Affordable housing is another area that the young people, they have to leave the community to go out someplace else to get what they need. And we could bring some affordable housing into the town of Awendaw. So with the small businesses, and one of the young guys told me, he says, I'll vote for you, but you got to do something. You got to do something to help me too. And I said, what is that? He said, you need to bring in a red dot.
What did you say to
I
him?
said, well,
Like, I don't know about that.
but you know one thing? We'll think about it.
Yes. What is your inspiration and your motivation behind what you do, Mayor Green? What keeps you going?
The people. I look in this community and I see people that's really ready for a change. Oh yeah. And I can't leave out the Almighty God,
That's right.
because God is going to help me fix this.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as we have that drive, we could accomplish a lot.
Right.
Yeah. So the people keeps me going, and with the inspiration from the Almighty, I know we could do it.
Oh, that's right. Now you've been a businesswoman.
Mhm.
You own a restaurant as well. What's the name of your restaurant?
The restaurant is Buckshot's Restaurant.
Ooh,
Yes, we've been in business for the past 20-something years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And my daughter's a chef.
Mm-hmm. So it's a
and
family-owned business.
Family
Family-owned
owned.
and run.
Family owned and run.
I love that.
That's right. So,
Would you give any words of advice to not just women entering politics,
mhm.
but just business women in general when pursuing like their visions and dreams when they're trying to get a project off the ground or accomplish anything?
First, I would like to tell them you have to be inspired.
Mm.
You have to keep the faith. But most of all, you have to do your research to see
That's good advice. That's real good. Yes.
whether or not this is you
Mm.
or this is your space. So, but I want you to know too that I'm very, very, very spiritual when it comes down to offering advice.
No.
Because
You're free.
I know that you can't do nothing unless you have God on your side.
I agree.
You can't. So you have to have the wisdom and the desire to stay focused in whatever your endeavors are. And you'll reach your goal. You will reach your goal if you stay focused and keep those two things in mind.
That's some great advice. That's some real great advice.
Yes.
Now, I heard through the grapevine that you love Sweetgrass Basket.
Love
Is
it.
that true?
Love it, but I can't make it.
So what do you love about them?
I love the way how these ladies just take their time and just weave. And God knows I want to try, but I don't have the patience. But you know one thing? Those ladies, they could make millions if they get together as a unit, because it's second to none. They have a piece of history there that will live forever.
That's right. That's right.
But they have to be determined, and they make all sorts of.
I've been seeing earrings now lately. Have you seen the earrings
They
yet?
make. I wish I had brought mine.
Oh, you have one?
The earrings and the necklace and the bracelet and the pocketbooks.
And a pocketbook too?
And they had the carriage at the Sweetgrass Festival.
Mhm.
One of the baby carriage, was almost $20,000.
Wow.
And it was made, handmade, with the rollers, with the Sweetgrass rollers on it.
I know that was a sight to see.
It was a sight to see. And I said, oh my God. And when I asked her, I said, how long did it take you to make this?
Yeah, I would be curious about that
And
too.
she said it took me almost 6 months. I said, 6 months?
That's a lot of time and a lot of patience.
And a lot of grass.
You're right.
And I told her, I said, well, what's the cost? She says, $20,000.
Yeah. It's worth every penny.
I said, yeah. I said, it's worth it. And I said, God bless you, because I know
Months.
you had the desire, and the details on it was just awesome. Just awesome.
What is Awendaw, South Carolina known for?
South Awendaw is known for the wheat
Mhm.
and rice, but mainly seafood. Seafood, the seafood, the crabs.
Yeah, I heard
That's
that you
right.
had some festivals, some good festivals here.
Blue Crab Festival.
When is that? Is it in the
We
summer?
had
or
it. We
spring?
had it October, the last Saturday in October,
Hmm.
and we had people from all across the United States
Wow.
to visit with us,
Wow.
and it's becoming bigger and better.
All right.
Yes, yes.
Wow, then.
So we have different flavors.
Different flavors.
Yes, we had the Cajun, we had the garlic, and then we had the regular steamed crabs. But we had the fried crabs too. But the town was just responsible for the steamed crabs.
Wow.
But we could do some crabs now.
I know.
Oh
That
yes.
sounds good.
Oh,
Me
yes.
hungry. I think we're going to make a pit stop on the way back. Well, Mary Green, thank you for this interview. I really appreciate your time, and
Thank
just
you.
wish you plenty blessings and success in whatever you do.
Yeah, don't forget me now.
I'm not. I won't.
Come back.
I will.
Yes, that's right. Thank you.
We're out.
For the Stephanie G Show. Okay.